3-5 right now on Brigade Flag. The Runco entrant coming in from Charlestown.
Just took a big hit because the deuce was a short chalk just a couple of minutes ago.
Brigade Flag started all state restricted races there, and some okay, decent runs, just kind of even races. The Lord Avey maybe says grass, huh?
And before I give some reasons why I like Brigade Flag, and I did take her on top here, I guess you like her a little bit too because you have her second. Should you tell him or should I? How Jeff Runco rolls here.
You can have at it.
He never wins at Mountaineer. It's that simple. You can go back years and find maybe 1-2 winners from this guy. He's a good trainer, except when he starts him here.
Is he leading trainer Charlestown? He is right there always. I don't know if he is right now.
Has been a lot of times, I'm sure. He's a mid-Atlantic kind of guy.
Fillies and mares are coming onto the track for the third race. This is a maiden special weight over a mile on turf. Scratch number 7, Irish Joy. Number 1 is Nan CC Flies, owned by Flying G Racing. Ray Ganpath riding for trainer Deborah Rombers. Number 2, Runaway Darling, owned by Ronald Kilbourne and Ann Bowles Kilbourne. Sergio Figueroa riding for trainer Stephen Austin. Number 3, Need a Kitten, owned by Hubble Farms. T.D. Houghton riding for trainer Douglas Barron. Number 4, Kay's Matty, owned and trained by Matthew Kintz, the rider Luciano Hernandez. Number 5 is Pencil Pusher, owned by Michael Hunt and Wind River Stables. Luis Rivera riding for trainer J. Michael Baird. Number 6 is Kay's Rachel Lynn, owned and trained by Nino Pizzurro, the rider Luis Rodriguez Jr. Number 8, Brigade Flag, owned by Coleswood Farm. Luis Batista riding for trainer Jeff Runco. And number 9, Yule Princess, owned and trained by Dennis Waite, the rider Wilkin Ortiz. Win, play, show, trifecta, perfecta, 50-cent superfecta. Pick 3 wagering, post time in 6 minutes.
Well, look at the positives. Brigade Flag. I don't like the price at all, first-time turf. Brigade Flag's got plenty of two-turn experience, those long sprints at Charlestown. And just that one even gear may net her a little something here because, man, there's all kinds of speed. And these speeds kind of look like they could implode. And I think you touched on this quickly. Lord Avey was not a turf horse, but I think he's been something of a turf influence.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that he sired, I think, a Canadian turf champion at one point. And there's a pretty good broodmare sire also, Lord Avey. So I like that influence in the lineage. I like that the rider comes and makes the scene. Just got a feeling about this one on grass. But I got a feeling. Doesn't mean you take even money. I got a feeling. Means I like this long shot. I got a feeling means I'll bet if the horse is 5-1. You don't take even money on it. I got a feeling.
Well, we'll see how you're feeling pans out, and you just might end up with
maybe feeling and a couple of facts. We had an 0 for 35, 0 for 36, 0 for whatever runner garner that sheepskin tonight. So maybe a 7-year-old can do likewise. The deuce. Runaway, darling.
How about a 7-year-old with a big break there from July of 2010 to August of 13?
So pick your poison, right?
Exactly.
She either can't win because she's 7, or she can't win because she had 3 years off and probably
lots of issues.
Has
maybe
some kind of serious disability back at the barn. Other than that, though, I kind of like her. If she were 3 or 4, I'd be all over this.
I don't think that's a bad race against the Open Company last time, do you?
That's an awesome race. That's what points her out here.
To me, yeah.
It's supposed to be her bouncer also. After the hard run and her first engagement since 2010, I tended to discount that performance just a little bit, though. at 47-1 because that was a rodeo race. Horses braking slow, horses blowing turns, horses running up on heels. I mean, all over the place. So I'm just not sure who ran how big there. Wonderway did come back to be second, I'm pretty sure. So that speaks well for Runaway Darling, who went outside the program. And her next one makes an interior move and hangs tough there for about the first 7/8 of kind of a fast-paced affair. So she was on her bicycle early, was Runaway Darling, and third try off the long, long layup. She could get serious and get that win. Runaway Darling. Part of the rodeo race was Case Maddie, who's back in here. Rank early, I'll say, watch the replay if you have access. Case Maddie did a big league job of trying to buck Loveberry off. I mean, when all Old Midnight was a champion on Jareth Loveberry, he's the only bronc I couldn't ride. Now I hear Old Midnight's blind and rides the little kiddies for a dime. Old Midnight got nothing on Case Maddie. Pull up the replay, you'll see what I mean. I stuck around the bottom of my ticket because I'm curious to see what she might do tonight. And when she didn't buck, presumably, 5/8 was too short.
2 minutes.
Closed some ground to be beaten a respectable 6 lengths. And I'm looking for horses that aren't so pace-oriented on my ticket because I see a lot of speed, such as the 3-horse, partner.
Yeah, the 3-horse does have 5/8 speed, huh? Right out there pushing that Sharp and Crafty race.
Had a length and a half, fairly slow splits by our grass standards on August the 18th, and there were so many troubled trips and individual tales of woe from behind her that I'm not sure that was legit. We'll see. Series of Sub-Zero buyers to commence her career. Well, that just wasn't pretty. She's a Ken and Sarah Ramsey bred. I guess Ken and Sarah Ramsey made a phone call to these current connections and said, hello, we breed grass horses. In
1
case
minute.
you don't realize that up there in West Virginia. So how about you switch her over to turf? So we quit living in shame down here. And we can watch us some mountain instead of turning the monitor off. Just in case you folks didn't know it. We breed them for grass. Kitten's Joy. Hello? Ring a bell? What's your ticket, partner?
I went 2831.
823 and 1. 6-1 pencil pusher. She's burnt more money than the law allows and sent more players home busted than any horse should be permitted to.
Approaching the gate. Now accredited West Virginia bred fillies and mares beginning to load for the third race. Nan CC Flies is in along with Pencil Pusher, Runaway Darling, currently the favourite into gate 2. Next up Kay's Rachel Lynn, making her turf debut, as is Brigade Flag. Brigade Flag goes in. She's also new to Mountaineer. The way 2 out, a Kay's Matty and a Newell Princess getting blinkers for the first time. Maiden special weight, 1 mile. And it's Runaway Darling favoured over Brigade Flag. All set. They're off and racing. And breaking out there was Pencil Pusher. Away nicely was Nita Kitten up in search of the lead. K's Matty moving into second. Nancy C flies the inside. Then Pencil Pusher, followed by K's Rachel in on the outside. 2 lengths away, Brigade Flag, getting over to be 1 off the fence. 4 lengths away to Runaway Darling. And 3 away last is Newell Princess. They run into the first turn, and on the inside it's Nita Kitten being pressured by K's Matty. They're a length and a half in front of Nancy C flies. Pencil Pusher settles 1 out, 1 back. A length and a half away to Brigade Flag. And then comes K's Rachel Lynn. 3.5 lengths away to Runaway Darling, and well back at the tail is Newell Princess. They run down the back stretch. It's K's Matty the leader now by 3/4. Nita Kitten second. Brigade Flag moving up to the outside, steadied between runners Pencil Pusher. On the inside next comes Nancy C flies. 2 lengths away to K's Rachel Lynn and Runaway Darling. Newell Princess 12 lengths farther back as they run to the second turn. Nita Kitten's dropping out very quickly, where it's K's Matty the leader. Brigade Flag the outside second, followed by Pencil Pusher. Nancy C flies. Here's Runaway Darling taking off 3 wide, and a long gap to K's Rachel Lynn around Nita Kitten. Newell Princess is 5 lengths away last. They run by the quarter pole, and Runaway Darling on the outside has now gone to the lead from Brigade Flag. Nancy C flies to the outside now, tracking Runaway Darling into the stretch, and then comes K's Matty and Pencil Pusher. Brigade Flag is coming back along the inside to join Runaway Darling. On the wrong lead, Brigade Flag. Here comes Nancy C flies getting to both of them. Nancy C flies goes up to take the lead with 70 yards to run, and it's going to be Nancy C flies winning by a length over Brigade Flag. A length away third, Runaway Darling, and well back in fourth, a photo between Pencil Pusher and K's Rachel Lynn. Running time for the mile was 1:40.01. And the winner was number 1, Nancy C flies, ridden by Regan Path at 8-1. Second 8, Brigade Flag, Luis Batista at 3-1. And third, number 2, Runaway Darling, Sergio Figueroa, the 7-5 favourite. Numbers are 1, 8 and 2, photo for fourth. Fourth place goes to number 5, Pencil Pusher at 5-1. That result official. Tote dividends. Number 1, Nancy C flies. $18.20, $10.20 and $4 even. 8 Brigade Flag, $5 even and $3.20. 2 Runaway Darling, $2.40. The Perfecta 1-8, $115.60. The Trifecta 182, $195.20. And the Superfecta 1825 returned $1,006.80. Post time for the fourth race, 8:17. There are no scratches or jockey changes. Win, play, show, Trifecta, Perfecta, 50-cent Superfecta. Post time in 19 minutes. The official winning margin was a length and a quarter, with a length and a quarter between second and third, the time 1:40.01. In the winner's enclosure now is Nancisi Flies, a 3-year-old filly by Katinas from the Capote mare Bats Rock. Nancisi Flies is owned by Flying G Racing. She was ridden by Ray Ganpath for trainer Deborah Rhombus. And Nancisi Flies was bred in Kentucky by Ken and Sarah Ramsey.